episode, can you talk about the star-crossed romance between Emery and Roman?
Yeah, I think that, it's an age-old sort of theme. Two young lovers being star-crossed and not being able to be together for whatever reason. And with this particular thing, he's an alien, I'm a human. His dad is an alien trying to work on bridging the gap and integrating aliens into society, and my dad is on the opposite side, is working for the military and is trying to keep the aliens sort of. He kind of gets turned into the poster boy for the anti-alien movement, and so after the very first episode, there's something that happens, and so there even puts more stress on our relationship. So I think throughout the first season, it's going to be very twisty and turny about the interactions between the two of us.
What was your favorite moment from the pilot?
Favorite moment from the pilot? I think the scene where Matt and I have in the empty lot somewhere. I think originally it was written so everyone got the idea in a corn maze or cornfield, but we were in Louisiana and there wasn't any cornfield. So we used the back lot of some house in the middle of nowhere, and that was a really fun scene because also not only was it a really heartfelt scene, and it kind of just in that moment you stripped away everything. It wasn't about the fact that she was an alien who was she was a human, he was an alien or anything like that. It was really just about two people connecting on a different level. But it was also 5 in the morning and the sun was starting to come up, and poor Matthew, the birds are chirping. I felt so awful for him because we're just so tired, and then the sun's coming up and we're all still trying to pretend to be out of breath and whatever, and it's oh my gosh, this is not going to match at all. So I think they did a lot of color timing to try to correct that, but we got it. Got the scene.
So is there any sort of theme or potential alien technology that you really want to see on the show?
Oh, so much. I'm so excited about this. I had a full-on conversation with the prop crew when we were shooting the pilot, and I was so what's going on? What are we doing? Where are you coming up with these ideas? And they have so many different ideas of, different technology that's going to be, because technology now versus technology 10 years ago is so incredible. 10 years ago, I didn't own a cell phone. Nobody texted. It just wasn't something, and now it's everything's, social media or texting or Facebooking, and I'm so excited to see where it's sort of going in the future. I was having a conversation about somebody had an iPod. It's the idea of an iPod singular doesn't register with me anymore. It's well, it's an iPad or an iPhone. It does something else, right? It's no, it's an iPod. What is that? I don't understand. Even just the guns themselves. If you on the show, they had constructed them themselves, and it was cool because he was taking it apart and showing me oh, this is a piece from this kind of thing, and this is a piece from that, and oh, this is just fishing line or something, and it was just all these cool things put together, and also the phones. The phones are just pieces of glass that the image is projected on. So that was pretty cool. I'm and everything as far as the school books and stuff. They're all iPads or tablets of some sort. So I'm excited to kind of get more involved and see what kind of cool things they come up with.
Is that what originally drew you to the pilot? Was the sci-fi aspect, or
that was definitely one of the big factors. I think that the idea of sci-fi is fantastic, but also you're getting to create a world. You're getting to create everything, not just the relationships and the people, but you're getting to create how do people talk in the future, what do people wear, what do people eat, how do people get around, what is it, what do you want to see, what if you could see 10 years in the future, what is something you would like to change, for better, for worse, but I think that's so fun. It's part of my job as an actor, getting to create these things, and so it's a different way to sort of create and imagine.
So being in a relationship with an alien, what kind of abilities or powers would you not want him to have?
Ooh, would I not want him to have? Oh gosh.
Sorry.
I feel I definitely am at a disadvantage. I will say that. being a human. I wouldn't. I think if he had like, if he was telepathic, I think that would be very strange. I don't know. See, that's another one of those questions that I'm just like, kind of like, I mean, it could be so many different answers. I don't know. I don't like being at a disadvantage in a relationship. Let's put it that way. I think girls need to be, I like being in control. Maybe a bit of control freak.
She's healed she's better and going back to school after being away for so long. Is her prior illness going to play a role going forward, or is she pretty much going to be just considered healed?
I can't answer that completely. I mean, the thing is with an autoimmune deficiency, a lot of times it's diagnosed as leukemia or a lot of other things. It's really hard to actually pinpoint exactly what it is. So the majority of her life, they've kind of just been like playing a guessing game, which a lot of time what doctors sort of do, they don't know. So at this point, I'm kind of more curious to see what is happening with Melissa's character, Julia, and Nat, and okay, so she's alive now, his dad's dead. Does that mean, do you get a new life? If you have a new life, does it get rid of an old life, or do they still need like the Atrian blood in them every couple of weeks or months, or like are they superhuman now? What's going on? So that kind of thing I think is more what's on my mind as far as questioning.